What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlogs. Today's a little bit different of a video. It's actually not going to be a vlog. This is actually going back to the Fownders event, which if you missed, somewhere in this screen right now you'll probably see a little pop-up or link so you can go check out that video. But this is actually from that event. On that day, Gerard Adams, he kind of gave like a mini 10-minute speech, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, about his journey, about what it means to be a founder, what it means to kind of be an entrepreneur, and there's a lot of value behind it. I didn't include it in that vlog just because I felt like there was a lot of value to be held and I didn't want to just cut that short. So in this video, essentially what you're going to have is an unedited, completely thorough, his speech from that day, which I hope you guys find very insightful. I hope you get a lot of value from it. I'm extremely grateful to be part of a really good community like that. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys like what you see, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys until the next video. Peace.
You know, building incubators and spaces in Silicon Valley and Silicon Alley and all these sexy, places with palm trees. But, we really wanted to do it in a place that can make a lot of impact. And I want to, really start with the sense that the inspiration for Fownders was just that. I got to a point in my career as an entrepreneur where I've been through a lot. It was challenging over the past 14 years. When I first became an entrepreneur, it wasn't the cool thing it is today, where it's like, now it's exciting. I remember I didn't even call myself an entrepreneur in the beginning. I really was like the person that dropped out of college and was just like, well, this internet thing could become something, and I feel like I can't learn in this structure of school. I'd rather learn from mentorship. I'd rather learn being an apprentice. I want to get out into the world and actually like build something, create something. I got so much to give to the world. So for me back then, I didn't know how to go about it. It was really tough. And I failed. And the first demo that I ever did was a massive failure. It was in a room that I helped curate for a company that I was working with that was reinventing the battery using nanotechnology. I talked about it, in some of my speeches. And, that day I was young, 19 years old, no facial hair, looked like a baby. And the CEO was like, Gerard, you got these people in the room, man, go out there, just be yourself. And I went out in front of 200 investors in that room, and the media, and all these, awesome entrepreneurs. I gave a speech about why, I believe in this company. And that day was one of the most pivotal moments in my career and in my life. Because that day when we actually demoed that product, even though I saw it in Lucid Bell Labs, I saw us working on it, grinding on it, but that day it didn't work. And I thought that my career was over. It was like the most devastating thing that happened to me. Because I had worked so hard to get all those people there in that room. I worked so hard to tell that story, to work with them in the lab, documenting them, reinventing this battery. So when that moment happened and it failed, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I would overcome it, and I thought my career would be over. Little did I know that failure would have set me up for a moment like this tonight. In life, as entrepreneurs, failing is part of the game. Overcoming those and learning from our mistakes, is part of the game. It's part of learning how to overcome obstacles, learning how to overcome our struggles, the pain, the doubt, the fear, the uncertainty. It's part of it. I feel like entrepreneurship, one of the great things I've learned from some of the great leaders that I've been able to build relationships with over the past 14 years, some of them are like Navy, some of them are Navy SEALs. And they talk about the discipline, they talk about the team, they talk about how they stick together, they talk about what leadership really means, and how they sacrifice for one another. And I've learned a lot over those years, overcoming those obstacles, learning what it meant for me to become a leader. And luckily, I was blessed to, after going and going and going and going and never stopping and never quitting, being able to know what it felt like to actually get to that exit in 2015. But it was after that I really truly figured out what purpose really meant, and what was the reason why that I had to go through all those failures. And it was this moment right now. It's the greatest moment of my entire life. Being able to have y'all here in this room. Because when this idea came to my head of like, well, we want to create an ecosystem for entrepreneurs. You know, one that's in a place that supports minorities out there like myself, that didn't have anything handed to them. You know, and to be able to come back in this community, have that idea, start to build this building from the ground up, this was dirt, and see, and like people doubting me again. People doubting the fact how it's going to come together. And I've been blessed that I knew that my faith would attract the right tribe, would attract the right community of real entrepreneurs. So I was like, you know what, we're going to go against the grain. Because the real entrepreneurs give a shit about impact. They really do. They give a shit. They'll go through whatever. They'll go through barbed wire if they have to succeed. You know? That's part of the reason why I was like, well, we can build it right here in a city that needs it. And lead by example for the rest of this country that right now the economy is in shambles. Most indebted nation in the world, America. Like land of the free, opportunity, American dream. You know what built this country? Us, entrepreneurs. We have so many people out there that have sacrificed, our grandparents, parents, for us to be able to have that opportunity. You know, we've seen what entrepreneurship has done in this country, in the world. We are the leaders of the future. We will solve the problems of the future. But we need that sense of community, because for so long, entrepreneurs, it's been like a lonesome game. I know what it's like to be in my basement, in an apartment, you know, not knowing how to get the next mentor. And like, you know, Anthony had mentioned, it's the internet is full with videos, it's full with social media influencers, it's filled with all of that. But like what was missing was like a real ecosystem, people to really connect with each other. And a place where real people out there that care about impact, that want to share, that want to inspire, can feel like this is the place that they can be able to do so. So I'm excited. V2 is here. Like Anthony mentioned, I want to give out a shout out to our whole team that's been working extremely, extremely hard. And I always say to them, as I say to everybody, like, yo, hard work comes before the dream. This is a platform that's for entrepreneurs, by entrepreneurs. We're grinding every fucking day to build this shit, to make it the best platform for you. And it ain't about money for us. It really is legacy for us. It really is something that's like, yo, we want to leave this shit behind. You know? It's really about impact, you know, for us. We are just so excited to see how y'all will end up connecting, what you are going to build. Hopefully we can inspire you, and we want to support you in your journey. We want to continue to bring the best mentors, the best experts to you, build the best experience, the best, use technology to our advantage, not because of what other people have used it for, like fame and followers, but for the reason to like create, to build, to network, to inspire, to lead, to impact. That's what this platform is about. For you to get into your legacy. That's what this platform is about. So it's going to be amazing how we use this tool. But the most important part about Fownders is this right here, is the human element, what we do with it. So I challenge all y'all, leverage this, connect with each other, let's empower one another, let's build, let's create. That's what this is about. And the future of Fownders is going to continue to have that human element to it. Our goal is not to just be a digital platform. It's our focus right now, obviously, to scale globally. We're opening up Latin America. We're really excited about that. We have entrepreneurs from around the world. But over these next 3, 4, 5 years, we want to open up these type of locations in inner city communities. If you guys don't know, we're a social enterprise. So we actually we put our money where our mouth is. We're out here. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to Amanda. She runs Future Fownders. You know, we teach entrepreneurship to the local middle school here. We're working with 3 high schools this semester, teaching them financial literacy in the high school, running internship programs for those students. So that's part of being an entrepreneur. It's a part of that giving back. But our community, we want you to be a part of all that. Leverage the platform and all that stuff, but be a part of our events, be a part of our social impact initiatives. We want to do something around mental health illness. And we're going to be doing our mastermind event coming up soon, which will be like this times 10x. So it's going to be really exciting. Other than that, I just want to say again, thank you for being a part of the process, being a part of the journey. Let's build together. And as like our team always says, like, we can, we will. You know? So if everybody can say it with me on 3, I appreciate it.
Woo!